Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little declutter for you guys. This is something that I force myself to do every couple of months or so. I go through my collection, I look through what I have, and I get rid of anything that either I'm not loving, didn't work for me, or just haven't used in a long time. Sometimes I have quite a few things to declutter. This time I don't have a lot, but I do like to try to keep myself accountable in terms of keeping a very curated collection because I do have a lot of makeup and I do consider it like a collection. I feel I'm a collector of makeup and beauty products, but I also don't want to have a bunch of things in my collection that are just gathering dust that someone else might really enjoy. So all that to say, let's dive into my little bag here. First off, I've got a couple of hair products. So the reason I wanted to film this video today is one of my clients is in tomorrow, and I think these are products that she really, really likes. I think she's already using them. So I wanted to film this before I see her so that I could pass these along to her. I mentioned in a previous video that I've been on the hunt for a good cruelty-free shampoo and conditioner, and a couple of months ago, several months ago in the summer, Diva Curl came out with they had little kits. So there was a shampoo and a conditioner and 2 styling products in each kit. And I've kept the shampoo and conditioner. I'm trying them out now. Not sure I'm in love with them, but these styling products are not specific to my hair type. So these products are made for wavy textured hair. I have very frizzy hair. There is some wave to my hair, but it seems to be the more styling products I put in my hair, the frizzier it gets, the more weighed down it gets, and the less wave I end up having. So I've recently just started using a leave-in conditioner and a serum. That's it. Those are the only styling products I'm using. Sometimes I'm using like a split end mender type thing as well. But these products just are not working for me. I did try, which one did I try? I think I tried the Wave Maker Whip. It's more of a cream texture. It just didn't work for me. So I did use this one once. This one hasn't been used at all. So this is the Diva Curl Wave Maker Touchable Texture Whip. Looks like this. So I'm going to pass that on to Angela, as well as the Diva Curl Light Defining Gel. Looks like this. So nothing wrong with them, they're just not for my hair type, and I'd rather pass them along to someone who can enjoy them. Now, these next 2 products I mentioned in my favorites and fails for fall. I'll link that video in the description box below. So this is the doTERRA Natural Deodorant. This did not work for me. It actually gave me body odor, if that makes sense. I'm not somebody who struggles with body odor. I do use natural deodorants. I have my reasons for doing that. I've talked about that in previous videos before. But this one in particular really didn't do anything for me. Even my husband was like, "What is that smell?" And he's like, "It doesn't even smell like you." So it was really bizarre, and I went on some of the Facebook groups for doTERRA, and I noticed that a lot of people had that same problem with this. So I won't be passing this on to anybody. I'll just be getting rid of it. I don't think that the formula of this is effective. I do have other natural deodorants that I really like. This was not it. Now, this product I talked about in that same favorites and fails video. This is by Glow Recipe, and it's their Pineapple C Bright Serum. This is a vitamin C serum. Unfortunately, this just really broke me out. Every time I used it, it broke me out. I stopped using it for a while, and when my skin cleared up, I tried it again and I broke out again. So it's definitely this product. It just doesn't work for me. I am going to pass this along to somebody who is less acne prone than I am. I think it's just, again, my skin type. I don't think that the product is bad because this has had very good reviews, but it just didn't work for my specific skin type. I have a very acne prone skin type, so this was a pass for me. I am going to pass it along. I'm not sure to whom yet, but I definitely want someone to get some use out of it because I have heard that it's a really nice serum. Okay, so this is a nail polish. So this is the Spa Ritual Dreamsicle Cream Nail Polish. So this is the nail polish in my salon that started the love of corals. So back in the day, back when I first opened my business. I had a lot of these little tiny bottles. I had a much more minimal collection of colors. I think shellac only had 12 colors out at that time, and none of the other gel polishes had been released yet. So we were very limited in our range of colors, and this was a favorite for people for toes. It's a very bright coral, like pinky coral, really, really vibrant. This is the color that started it all. So unfortunately, it is now very thick. A good friend of mine came over, it was over the summer, late summer, early fall, I can't remember exactly. A friend came over and we were having a few beverages and I was like, let me paint your toes. And I pulled this out of my basement because I do have like overflow polishes here in my home because I'm that crazy. And it was so thick. It was so thick. It took forever to paint her toes, and then I think it took like 4 hours to dry them. So this is done. It has had its day. I have owned my business for, I want to say 8 years or so. I've been working for myself. So anyways, this polish doesn't owe us anything. It's time to move on. Okay, so I've got a brush here that I'm going to get rid of. We had gotten these sets of brushes. They came like this from Moda in a boxy charm, and I cannot find a use for this brush. It's supposed to be a blush brush, but it's just so floppy and flimsy. I have no control over how much product I'm getting where. I've tried to use it for like diffused highlight. I've tried to use it for powder under the eye, and I just can't find a use for it. And I have 2 of them. So I just haven't been able to find a use for it, and I'm just kicking it around my giant jar of brushes, and I spend so much time looking for the brush that I'm looking for. I don't need any extras kind of clogging up the space, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna get rid of this. It's not doing anything for me. Hi, sweet boy. Hello. There's a Charlie coming over. Hello, my handsome boy. Hello, dear. What's doing? He has makeup on. Can the paper see you? Where's our boy? There he is. There he is. Oh my goodness. You say hi. Hi, YouTubes. Is that a sunspot? Did you find a sunspot? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good sunspot. He doesn't want to give me kisses because I have makeup on. Okay, so moving on to a few makeup items. I don't have a lot this time. I did declutter quite a few eyeshadows last time around. So it's all lippies this time. So I have this Mary Kay lip gloss. It is in the color Caribbean Coral. I have been trying to use this up for so long because I just wanted the satisfaction of having a lip gloss in an empties video, you know? There's just something so satisfying about using a product in its entirety, if that makes sense. But it's this kind of sparkly coral color, which as it's gotten down further and further, and like at this point you're like scraping the inside of the sides, there's just so much more glitter in it than there used to be. It's like the glitter concentration has really increased as I've used up the gloss. So at this point it's like you can feel the grit of the glitter on your lips, and it's really uncomfortable, and I feel like I'm forcing myself to use this. And I have this like tray of lip glosses that I love, that I would be excited to use. So why am I forcing myself to use this lip gloss just for the sake of using it up? I don't know. So I'm not doing it anymore. I'm gonna get rid of it. I've got a couple of lip liners here. I had at one time a lot of these e.l.f. ones. These were their long wear lip liner, and this was in the color Mauve Luxe. They've just dried out. Like at this point now, when I sharpen them, they crack and they fall apart. So it's just time, let's move on. I have nicer lip liners now. At one time, that's all I had. And then I also have this, who makes this? This is the Maybelline Clear lip liner. So I was sold this. Somebody told me that this would keep my lipstick from bleeding, and then you don't have to have the specific color that you have on your lips. It's just clear. It creates like a barrier and then things don't bleed. No, that is not how that works. I didn't find this made any difference at all. If anything, I felt like it made the perimeter of my lips really dry. So I've had this forever and it's just sitting here in my collection. not serving any purpose at all. So we're gonna move on from that as well. And then lastly, I have this e.l.f. matte lip color. So this is in the color Nearly Nude. It's just not a good color for me. It's too nude and it's very matte. Almost a little too peachy for me or something. When I put it on, I look like a corpse. It's just not a good look. So I do sometimes keep, like, I have a couple of other nudes that are a little bit light for me, and I'll use them to like lighten up a dark lipstick sometimes, or even just the center. But this one here, because it's so matte, you really can't use it in that way. It's just not, these are not my favorite e.l.f. formula. They have a lot of formulas that I do really like for lipsticks. This is just not it. But I do think I have somebody in my life that might enjoy this, that just has different tastes than I do, and also different coloring. So I am going to pass that one on. And that's it. That's all I'm decluttering this time around. I have a few little things here that I am going to pass on, a couple of things that just need to go in the trash, out of my life, out of my home. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I do like to do a few declutters here and there, keep myself accountable. I don't ever want to have to do a massive declutter again. I did that once, and while it was fun because my friend Kate came, we did it together, it's just so overwhelming because there is so much. I like to just do this every couple of months and just keep everything really nicely curated. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!